know. We do just what we believe in, and that's why we're here, and that's why we play music. So we just like the song, and the label likes it. So it's maybe a mix. And after the people and the fans and the metalheads, if they like it, famous, I don't think we're famous, but we try to do really our best, and we try to write some good songs. We try to do, after writing good songs, we are trying to make good albums. And then after we are trying to do good live. Band needs to work a lot, to rehearse a lot, and to find an alchemy, a magic, like you say that in the first question. But it's very hard to find the sound of a band. And after all this year of practicing in the rehearsal room, and you have to find something. And maybe if we are at that point, people found us something special, or just like the music, or I don't know. So it's a lot of work, a lot of things you have to erase in your life to just get into the process of the music business, and in metal in general. So it's a lot of work and a lot of hope. Yeah, Frankie is, in fact, Frankie is one of the founding members of Dagoba with Shouter, and they just built the band together. I'm just one piece. No, I'm in the band since 2000, and yeah, Frankie just he practices a lot, and just in the rehearsal room 5 or 6 hours a day. So he just likes to practice drum, to play drums. It's his hobby, more than a hobby, it's his life. He's passionate about that. He's a huge fan of Tommy Lee and of all this kind of stuff with the sticks, twirling. So I think he likes to play drums, and he loves Dagoba, he loves the band, he loves to play in. That's the kind of music he likes, so that kind of mix between Pantera, powerful metal, and dark, yeah, real trash and dark atmospheres like Dimmu Borgir. Yeah, so Dagoba is a mix of all that things, but with clean vocals sometimes. And so he already has another band, his band, Blazing War Machine, and I think if he did it, he likes also that kind of metal. But Frankie is like a brother for us, so it's always a pleasure to play with him. He's so tightful, this guy is a click, he's a human being, a human click being. We are composing and writing new stuff, new material. It's always to say, hey, it could be good to hear that or to play that. And so we are fans, huge fans of metal, but in all kind of styles, from glam metal for Frank to black metal. And so we like southern rock or thrash metal, or I don't know, from Slayer to DRI, and so for us to mix that, because we like that kind of metal, and we don't want to say, oh, we don't want to put, we like all the headbanging styles, riffs, and all the high tempo, and so we're just combining everything, but maybe for another band it won't work or something like that. So for us, it's the music we want to play, we want to hear. That's the main difference and the most important thing for us. Excuse me for my bad English, sorry, excuse me. In fact, we have one guitarist for the live gigs, but Shorter is playing a lot of, he's composing every time on the guitar. He's the main composer of Dagoba. So in the band, in fact, we have 2 guitar players, but Shorter, I think, doesn't feel comfortable with a guitar in his hands during a live gig, or maybe doesn't want, I don't know. But so we have 2 guitar players in the band because we are always rehearsing with 2 guitars. We are composing like that, we are writing new material like that, and we are always thinking about the lives about like that. So that's why we add keyboards to add some atmospheres or chorus, guitar chorus that we could play, but we prefer to put that on a keyboard. It's the story about death. In fact, 11 songs are about 11 songs about 11 different deaths, and Shorter wanted to talk about the apocalypse, and he's always thinking about death and dark atmospheres, and he wanted to treat the subject like that through 11 songs, but with 11 characters, and so it's like that. We really wanted to work with Seth Zero Anton. We knew him, I don't remember, but Frankie knows him very well. He knows his drummer Fotis, and Seth likes the band. We met a few times ago during live gigs, during festivals, and he liked Dagoba and he wanted to do something. And when we were looking for something new for the artwork, for the new CD, Frankie said that maybe ask Seth, it would be interesting to have something more metal, to have something that you can remind, and that's why we called Seth. Okay, let's do an artwork together. It could be cool, but we didn't want to buy only something, a painting or something like that. We wanted something, a new painting, and he was totally okay with that. And the only thing we said also was that we didn't want any black on the cover, and that's post-mortem nihilist, yeah. That a band needs to evolve and not to stay. Metalheads like to keep their bands for themselves, and they want that the music stay as it was at the first album, but it's impossible for a musician to stay like that every time. The musicians are evolving like human beings, or like everyone is moving, and we just need to do something else every time. And 2 or 3 years, every 2 or 3 years it's a new challenge, and we want to do something different, but always maybe in this Dagoba style, if you can call that like that. But we want to do something better every time. It's a new step every time, and every time people told us, but when are you going to release a new What Hell is About? But we need to do something else. For us, as a musician, we need to do something else. He didn't play on the album, but he just mixed the album. He mixed the album and masterized it, and it was just a dream. Yeah.
You met him?
No, I didn't meet him, but
Okay.
he mailed him, and I'm 31, and I'm a huge fan of Machine Head, Burn My Eyes. And when I saw the first time I saw the video Burn My Eyes, I saw Logan. Yeah, I want to do like that. So I'm not a guitar player, but with Rob Flynn and Phil Anselmo and James Hetfield, maybe it was one of my favorite guitar player or something like that. So it was a great honor to work with him. And if people told me that I was supposed to work with him, I say okay, forget about it. But it's every time the same thing, and that's every time we need to improve, we need to go on, we need to move on. We need to move on, and that's the same for the music, that's the same for the producers. At the beginning we wanted to work with Chumatsen, and now we prefer more a sound, yeah. we want something. We really wanted to work with Logan Mather. We really like his work as a producer, as a guitar player, and so it was a great honor to work with him. We played 2 times in the US, in Texas, and in Canada, so it's not US, for a festival, Essex, South by Southwest. It was the first experience, but with the new label E1 in the US, we are expecting to play more than ever in the US. So it's not a goal, but a dream. Like a dream. We want to play there because we never played, we never sung in French. And because for us music has to be sung in English, and the real metal is from the US or UK, and so for us it's a dream to move in the US and to play over there. New rules, guys, so amazing. It's a pleasure to be there in the hellfest, everywhere, to meet people, and we are here because of you, so thank you very much.